Okay, welcome back, and this is our third episode. For those new here, we are going through a tutorial of Minecraft for those people who've never played video games before, who are brand new to Minecraft. So, in our first episode, we went through creating a new game, creating a new world, and starting your game. And on our second episode, we went through our first day. We built a very quick shelter. And now we are going to pick up after nighttime. Although actually, right now it'll sort of still be nighttime. I might cut through some of this video, however. So let's wait for nighttime to finish. We're going to wait for the daytime and we'll pick up building from there. Okay, so if you have extra resources, it's still nighttime. This is a good time to open up your crafting table. I have some wood planks. I have 1 stick, so I don't quite have enough. Actually, wait, no, of course I have enough. I can make more sticks. So I'm going to make some more wood planks. Now I have 7 planks and 1 stick. I'm going to put in 2 pieces of wood and make more sticks. So now I have 5 sticks and 5 wood planks. I'm going to make a quick axe so I can get more wood faster. And like I said, I'm going very fast in these crafting recipes. You can either pause it and see how I've made it, or I'll have other videos on my channel explaining how to make everything. Now, the benefit of axes of any type is you'll be able to cut down trees a lot faster, and I'll show you the difference between doing it by hand and doing it with an axe. Still nighttime. Okay. And now, if you have any wood, if you have a lot of wood, I would say put about 4 pieces in the bottom and 4 pieces on top. That way you'll have extra charcoal to make torches. Now, don't get confused. You can't burn wooden planks. It has to be just the straight raw wood. And that's how you'll make charcoal. Actually, this is a great time to explain. You'll notice if you're using tools, and you'll see in my bar at the bottom, over with my pickaxe, that green bar showed up. That is the health of your tool. Your tools will eventually break. You will have to keep making more. So I know that I'm going to be using my axe a lot. So my pickaxe it's still pretty full, but it's going down. I'm gonna make another axe. Actually, I don't have enough planks to make another axe, so I'm not going to make another axe. I'm gonna make a shovel. No, I'm not gonna make a shovel. Just kidding. You're gonna want to make more. So, if you're mining or you're chopping down wood, and all of a sudden you hear a big clink and your tool disappears, it just broke. You're gonna have to go make another one. It's just kind of part of the game. It is not laid out yet. We still have some time. One of these days I'll time a nighttime cycle and I'll let you know how long it takes. So the next thing we want to do when it gets laid out is we want to gather more wood. We also want to gather more stone, and we want to try to find some food. Now, the easiest thing to get, in my opinion, is meat. We can get pork chops, we can get beef. Now that we have a furnace, we can cook those. So in our first video, or in our second video rather, we noticed that there were pigs around. I think I saw some cows. You're just going to want to basically kill them. And the way you do that is you just keep hitting it. Sometimes you have to chase them because they walk away, understandably. But you just want to keep hitting them until they'll eventually drop, and they'll drop meat. And I'll show you an example of that when I do it. You can also get food from trees. Instead of gathering the wood, you knock down the leaves. Now, just do this with your hand. You don't want to waste the life of a tool for that. But sometimes they'll drop apples, and apples are really good for giving you a couple extra hunger points, or refilling those points. So it's almost sunrise. I'm not going to go out of my shelter yet. I don't want to risk that there are monsters lurking in the shadows, which could happen. Eventually, I'll show you a monster if you have not gotten them already. So it's almost ready for us to go out. I'd say that's pretty good. We can go out. If we see, actually, I'm going to leave the door to our shelter open just in case it was not time for us to come out here. So, first things first. Okay, this is a very good example. This is lava. Do not jump in the lava. You will die. You will lose all of the items that you are carrying right now. So it's best to stay away from there. I see a couple pigs. I'm gonna go kill one. So I'm just hitting it. Yep, there you go. Oh no, there's a skeleton. Run away. That's one thing you don't want around. Skeletons have bows and arrows. They are very hard to get close to. Every time they hit you, you get knocked back. So you kind of want to stay away from them. Also, stay away from the lava. Oh, there's a creeper over there too. I don't know if you guys can see. Kind of like right to the left of my crosshairs. It just turned around. Creepers are bad. They will explode when you get near them. You don't want that to happen. So stay away from those. So I'm going to go this way because it doesn't seem like there's much over here. And keep an eye on where your shelter is. Try not to get lost. And a good way to sort of remember where you are is if you press F3 on your keyboard, it'll bring up this little menu here, or these icons. Your coordinates, if you look on the left side in the second paragraph area, it'll see X, Y, and Z. You might just want to write those numbers down, and that way you'll know where your shelter is. So, and you'll see when I walk around, those numbers change. But just make sure that you know where you're going. Because you don't want to get lost, because then you'll have to find all your resources again and build another shelter. So, okay, let's see. Let's see if that skeleton went away. Yes, he is gone. The creeper is gone. I'm going to kill more of these pigs because I know that I'm going to need food. Oh, there was a pit down there. Oh, there's a cave. Do not go in that cave. Just because it's daytime does not mean that there are not monsters in caves. Monsters can be anywhere where there is darkness. So even over here, we are approaching a dark foresty area. There's a very good chance that there are still monsters in there, in the shade. So just be careful of where you're going. I am gonna knock down some of these seeds, or some of this grass, to pick up seeds so that we can eventually build a farm. You won't always get seeds when you knock down grass, but you have to knock down enough grass to get some. Also picked up some sunflower, which is kind of cool. It's mainly a decorative element, the sunflower. Okay, we are going to go find more wood. I'm going to come up here and chop down more of these trees. I'm also going to see if I can get some apples to drop. They don't always drop, so I'm going to knock down some of this. I'm not using my axe for this. I'm just using a stick. You don't even have to use a stick. You can use just your hands, just nothing. I just don't want to waste my axe on trying to get apples. Nothing seems to be dropping yet. They just kind of drop randomly. I did just pick up a seedling though, so that's good. So when we have our farm eventually, we can grow some more trees. And now farms are important because you need to... Oh, got an apple. Pick that up. I'm actually going to eat this apple. So you're going to go over to your apple. You're going to hold down your right mouse button, and that'll let you eat the apple. It'll keep... I'm not going to bother getting that. that pig. I have plenty of pig right now. Pork chop. The importance of keeping your hunger bar full is that if you were to take damage, like that skeleton hit me, I didn't take damage, but I could have. If your hunger bar is full, you will regain health. Now on the opposite end, if your hunger bar is empty, you will start taking damage because you're starving. So you just want to make sure to have food on hand, or at least know where to get some so that you won't die from starvation, and so that if you do take damage, you can get your damage, or you can get your health back up. Okay, so we have more wood. We're going to want to get more cobble. I'm going to go back to this. I'm actually going to knock down this area here, so it's easier for me to get into this little space. I'm going to get more stone. Now, using cobblestone, we can make stronger pickaxes, and we can make stronger axes and tools in general. Stone is a pretty important part of the game. Stone and wood are really like your main two resources that you're going to use a lot of. Okay. Now, I'm going to start making our shelter bigger. You can also decide to start building shelter elsewhere, but keep your original shelter intact so you have a place to go. So I sort of like this area up here. So I'm going to clear this out of the grass, make it a little flatter, and I'm going to build a bigger house up here. Now, if you're getting too much stuff and you find that you can't pick something up, you're walking over it, you're not picking it up, you don't know what's going on, open your inventory. If you don't have any empty spaces, you will not be able to pick anything up. So that is when you want to make a chest, and I will show you how to make a chest right now. You want to go into your crafting table, and you want to get your wooden planks. And you want to make a formation exactly like we did the furnace. You're going to need 8 wooden planks, and that will make a chest. And then you have to place the chest somewhere where the lid can open. So you can't place it directly underneath something, otherwise you won't be able to open it. So I like to place it like above my furnace, above my crafting table, as long as there's space above to open it. So you right click to open the chest, and then you can place items in the chest and open up spaces in your inventory. So I'm just going to put stuff in here that I don't really need right now, that maybe I'll need eventually for crafting. So right now all I need is the torches, the pickaxe, the wooden axe, and I'm going to take this wood back. I'm going to open up my furnace, I'm going to put the wood in the bottom, I'm going to put these pork chops on top. I'm going to let them sit. They're going to cook up and then we can eat them. I would not recommend eating raw food. It will give you health, but not a lot, and I actually think that there are some health issues that, like, I'm not exactly sure. I can't remember what it does, but I think that once you eat it, your health goes up, but it'll still go back down, or your hunger will go, something happens. Or your hunger goes back up, but your health goes down. Not quite sure. I'll remember it eventually. Now, you may have spawned, I happen to spawn in plains. You may have spawned in a sandy area, or maybe in a forest, or maybe in a snowy area. The concept is the same. Just clear some space if you need to for land, create a bigger shelter, get more resources, That's kind of the idea. There are so many other resources that we can get. There are other items that we can create. So I have a nice space over here for a pretty nice size house. So let's gather some materials. Need these. Let's check the time. Oh, I can't see this. Oh, okay, it's almost sunset, so I'm just gonna take a couple minutes and block out the space that I want for my little house. I'm just gonna start it. You can make a square house, you can make sort of a funky shaped house. It's up to you. It can be skinny and tall, it can be big and wide. It's basically whatever you want it to be. Okay, sun's going down. I'm gonna go back to my shelter very quickly. And that is the end of day 2, and we'll see you next time.